Hey everybody, Don Striez here, coming to you from Los Cabos, Mexico. Hey, and I just wanted to talk to you today about things I've learned from lockdown 2020. So maybe you can connect with some things. I know it's been 6 months, I guess now. I've been here in Los Cabos ever since, really staying at home. Only going out once in a while to get groceries and really staying around here, which I've been fortunate because I've been able to go to the pool, go to the gym here in the complex, and that's been awesome. But really, it's still isolation. Haven't really gone out too much, really starting to go out a little bit more in the last month or so and starting to see some friends, which has been really great. But what are the things that I've learned from lockdown? And I wonder if anyone else can relate. I think the number one thing that I've realized is I really love staying at home. I really love being at home. I really love creating an environment that I love. You know, something that I'm happy with and comfortable with and happy to be in, so I don't have to go anywhere else. I mean, it's been enjoyable to just be calm and have a calm mind and being in a space where feel comfortable. And you know, one of the big advantages having the access to the internet and video chat, and to be able to connect with people that way. It would be completely different if completely isolated from those things also. But you know, to be able to still connect with friends and family on video and on a regular basis, a lot more regular than normal, to see people in person, especially being so isolated, so far away in Mexico. It's really like being connected all the time. So that's been really great. So just having that home environment that you feel comfortable in, you enjoy, and just creating the space how you like the space, and so you don't need to go out anywhere else. That's been a real big thing for me. The second biggest thing is eating healthy. I mean, really, that's really the key. I mean, any kind of illness, you need to have your immune system strong, and you need to have your health strong. So it is a number one focus. And what I've realized is that I finally have time to focus on cooking and making my own meals. I mean, I haven't been going out at all, whereas I used to eat out 3 times a day for years. So what a difference to be able to be at home and to learn how to cook, to learn how to do different things, how to cook different things, and really focus on eating for health rather than eating for pleasure. So instead of going to restaurants, it's really mostly, I know it's a great social thing and it's good to go out once in a while for that, but for that reason. But really, eating should be focused on health and what you're putting into your body, and what kind of things you're putting into your body on a regular basis. And really, instead of eating for pleasure and eating because you're bored, you're eating because you're feeding yourself nutrition and you're building it up that way. And that's so important. And what I realized about that is, not only is it affecting your body physically and your immune system and everything, it's affecting your mind. That's crazy. So your mind is more sharp, more focused. I know that's been my experience. And so just to enjoy that the thing about being able to focus on cooking and meals and having the time to do that. And a couple things about that: you got to realize that you're going to be doing dishes all the time. And just, I learned to enjoy that. I also learned to enjoy that it's a mind break. Doing dishes is a mind break. So take it away from work, take it away from thinking, and your mind constantly active, and focus on doing dishes as a productive task that's enjoyable instead of just something that you don't want to do. So that all comes with eating more at home, because definitely doing a lot more dishes. So the third thing I think is exercise. I've been really focused on exercise because I've had the time. I just really try to stay active every day, do something every day. So for me, I'm lucky I can go to the pool and do a few laps a few times a week. I like to just do a few stretching exercises at some point during the day, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, at least that's something. And also really not going out, but I can focus on just going for a short walk, even around the block and even around the complex here, or down the road and up the road, and just a short walk is nice. And I get to the gym when I can, like maybe twice a week, and instead of really thinking I need to be in the gym all the time, it's just a break in routine, and I've been enjoying being able to do that. But again, exercise, besides being physical on the body and helping move better, which is a great thing, it really helps the mind more than anything be clear and focus. So that's really been awesome too. So I've learned to focus on myself, focus on being productive, focus on my thoughts, what's happening in my head, all the thoughts that are going around constantly, and focus on being productive and being productive on the right things. What I've realized is I used to think that distractions came from always having to do something and go out and do this and all the time, but being at home all the time, I realized those distractions come within the mind. You still can't stay focused, and you still can't stay productive, even though you don't have any distractions. So you have to learn, or I've had to learn on my journey to really go inside and focus on the thoughts that are going on in your head, and really pay attention to them, and really be aware of them, and really be realizing that is the major cause of lack of focus. So in the last few months, maybe last 6 months, my main thing that I've accomplished, and the main thing that I've learned, is that I learn how to sit down and get a task done that I need to get done. And right now it's a critical time, because money's not coming from anywhere else. It has to come from that productive time that you sit down and you make that happen. So I used to think that those distractions came from having to do all these things. Now I know it's coming from the mind, even without any distractions. So that's a real challenge, and it's really important to learn that skill and focus on that skill. Which comes to another thing, is generating your own income, being completely self-sufficient, with making money on your own without any help from the outside. You can generate your own money. There's so many ways to do that now, which we're so lucky. So it's lucky to be able to be online and generating money online, and we live in an opportunity time. It's never been better opportunities now. You can just sit down at a computer with a computer connection, with an internet connection, and just focus on making money. That's another thing. Focus on money, because they're always focused on this and that. But if you want to make money, you need to be focused on money and focused on generating that income, and set time aside for that. That's really important. A big thing that I've learned in lockdown. So that's cool. Turn off the news. I turned off the news years ago, 15 years ago, so happy for that. But now it really, not just the news, as in on the TV news or the newspaper news, but you need to turn off the news that's coming from everywhere else. Social media, Facebook, all this stuff, just block it out, because just focus on what's important in your world, your friends, your family, and what's going on in your immediate circle. You don't need to know what's going on all over the place. It just really puts you in a state of mind of fear, and there's no need for that, really. We just concerned about what's going on in our own world at the moment, so that's cool. So hopefully you can relate to some of these things. It's been a long journey. I know it's not over yet. Hopefully we're on the other side of it, and it's been a learning experience for me, being productive and being learning new things has been what's really taken the positive out of all of this situation. And I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot, and I really feel actually fortunate for the time spent and the time to be able to do that. So anyway, till next time, I hope you connect with some of that. Stay well, enjoy life, always be doing things that you love, and that's me, Don Striez, signing off for now.